Good morning, traders. Today is December the 27th. My name is Neville Hornsey, market analyst for YouTrading. And today I'll be taking a quick look at the week ahead. All right, it's going to be a quiet week this week. We can see here across the economic calendar, there's a lot of bank holidays at the start of the week and then some more at the end. So today, London and the UK are on holiday, as well as Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. And again, tomorrow, UK and Canada on bank holiday too. So thin markets, low volume. There might be a bit of volatility on a thin market, but generally with these sort of low volume weeks, I'm not expecting a lot to happen. On Wednesday, we've got US trade balance. So that might be a little bit market moving in the US session. And then we've also got oil inventories on Wednesday and Tuesday. So we can look out for those. On Thursday, we've got the US unemployment claims. That might be market moving. And then on Friday, we've got Chinese manufacturing PMI and non-manufacturing PMI, which could also give some focus for traders. Looking at the YouTrading.com Forex heat map, we can see that the board is kind of mixed. The yen is the weakest this morning, and the pound is the strongest, even though we're on thin volume. If you look to the bottom left-hand corner, it's slightly red compared to the top right-hand corner, which is more green. So maybe more of a risk-off day today. But the yen and the Swiss franc being at opposite ends of the scale is obviously giving us like no clear sort of direction. US dollar today is rising, so that's pretty strong across the board. And yeah, we should look at that. So if we go to the active trader platform, so here we can see that the dollar index is obviously still rising. We're in this bull flag still, with the poll starting in November, the flag starting at the end of November, and today we're sort of hovering around the $96. If we were to break above 97, then that opens up, all this move up to, like, say, 100. So dollar today, on these thin markets, we could be like rising back up towards $97. We open up the oil chart today. It started off in red. So over the weekend, we heard that a lot of US aviation travel was cancelled. About 2,400 or 2,400 flights were cancelled due to air crews being grounded. So lack of demand in oil. If the week's inventories rise, then we could actually see oil come back down towards the midline here and around $70 per barrel. Looking to the left, the euro versus the US dollar and the pound versus US dollar, retail sentiment is kind of evens on that. So we're not expecting to see the retail traders get squeezed. Whereas on the dollar versus the yen, we can see that lots of traders are trying to short the dollar versus the yen. And this morning, even though we had quite good retail sales out of Japan, the dollar versus the yen is rising. As you can see here, it's been rising for the last few weeks, and we could be targeting the 115.5 or the 116 levels in the coming days. Looking at gold, again, retail sentiment is slightly more bullish. They are pinning it towards the $1,800 per ounce, but generally precious metals aren't going anywhere. And if the dollar's going to be rising, then that could act as a bit of a weight on the precious metals today. Dollar versus the CAD. Dollar's moving up, like I said, in the index, but you can see here it's also started off green this week. With the oil dropping, Canadian dollar will be dropping, and obviously we're on bank holidays as well. So Canadian dollar probably weakening, dollar strengthening. We could actually start to see the dollar CAD start to attack this 1.3 figure either this week or into early next year. But other than that, we should probably just keep an eye on Twitter and the news headlines, waiting for more information on the Omicron during these thin markets. Then we could get a bit of volatility coming. But at the moment, I'm expecting it to be kind of a quiet week until maybe Wednesday, Thursday, when we get the US data coming in. All right, take care. I hope you have a good week this week, and I'll catch you soon.